Hey everyone, have you ever noticed how some memories just won't leave your head? You find yourself replaying those moments over and over, trying to understand why they stick with you so strongly. Meanwhile, other experiences, the ones that brought you joy, happiness, and comfort, those seem to slip through your fingers like grains of sand, leaving you with only vague recollections of what they might have been. It can be frustrating not being able to hold on to the good times. And when you stop to think about it, it raises an intriguing question. Why do some memories cling to us so tightly, while others fade into oblivion? Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the hidden reasons behind these tenacious memories. Join me as I take you through the twists and turns of our brain's intricate design, shedding light on the fascinating psychology and neuroscience that govern what we remember and what we forget. Together, we'll explore the surprising science of memory retention, revealing why certain experiences leave an indelible mark on our minds, while others seem destined to be lost in the mists of time. Prepare to be amazed by the power of your subconscious mind and the intricate mechanisms that shape your journey through life, as rich tapestry of experiences. By understanding these hidden forces, you can gain control over your memory, ensuring that the moments that matter most are the ones that last a lifetime. Ever felt like your mind is playing tricks on you, bringing back vivid memories of your childhood home or the first day at school? These moments, whether pleasant or unpleasant, become deeply ingrained in your subconscious. Dr. Jim LaRue, a renowned expert in this field, calls this phenomenon the negativity bias. Our brains are hardwired to pay more attention to negative information because it poses a potential threat to our well-being and survival. In contrast, positive experiences, while enjoyable, rarely carry the same level of urgency, making them less memorable. To illustrate this point, consider a flock of birds suddenly swooping toward you as you walk in the park. Your heart pounds, your eyes widen in surprise, and your mind instantly registers the potential danger. This experience triggers a cascade of reactions in your body, from increased heart rate to heightened alertness, preparing you for action. Such a potent response is essential for survival, ensuring that you pay attention and take swift action to protect yourself. In contrast, a pleasant experience like the warm sunshine on your skin during a leisurely stroll does unevoke the same immediate response. Your brain processes it as a positive but not urgent, not life-threatening stimulus. As a result, this positive experience does untrigger the same level of physiological arousal and does uncreate a lasting memory as vividly as the threatening encounter with the birds. But why does this happen? What evolutionary advantage does the negativity bias offer our species? The answer lies in the very essence of survival. Our ancestors who possessed this negativity bias were more attuned to potential dangers, whether lurking predators or harsh environmental changes. They were better equipped to respond quickly and effectively to threats, increasing their chances of survival. Those who paid less attention to the negative aspects of their environment were more vulnerable and less likely to pass on their genes. Over millions of years, this bias has become an inherent part of human nature, deeply ingrained in our subconscious minds. Have you ever found yourself dwelling on a past mistake or a hurtful comment long after it occurred? The tendency to fixate on the negative can be unsettling, leaving you questioning why your mind seems to relish in revisiting these painful moments. The answer lies in the limbic system, a network of structures in your brain that play a crucial role in processing emotions. Among these structures, the amygdala stands out as a key player in the negativity bias. This almond-shaped region of the brain acts as a sort of emotional sentinel, constantly scanning incoming information for potential threats or rewards. When you encounter a negative stimulus, like a harsh word or a sudden movement, the amygdala springs into action, sends signals to other parts of the brain, triggering the release of neurotransmitters such as adrenaline and cortisol. These chemicals prepare your body for a fight-or-flight response, readying you to confront the perceived threat or flee from it. The amygdala essentially puts the brakes on higher-order thinking, ensuring that you react swiftly, even if your initial response is not the most measured or rational. On the other hand, When you experience something positive, the amygdala remains relatively silent. Without the emotional urgency triggered by the amygdala, negative experiences become more entrenched in your memory. They are more thoroughly processed and stored in your hippocampus, the brain region responsible for forming new memories. This means that instead of fading into the background, negative events become focal points of your thoughts, often replaying in your mind long after they occurred. This phenomenon can be particularly distressing when it comes to traumatic experiences. Events like accidents, assaults, or the loss of a loved one can leave a deep and lasting impact on your psyche. Your brain processes these traumatic memories differently, creating a strong emotional and physiological response that ensures you never forget what happened. These memories are not just stored in your hippocampus, but also in your cerebellum, which is involved in coordinating movement and balance. By storing memories in multiple regions of the brain, trauma creates a complex web of associations that can be triggered by even the slightest reminder. A certain smell, sound, or sight can send you back to the moment of the traumatic event, causing a surge of emotions and physical sensations, as if it were happening all over again. This intense and involuntary reliving of the traumatic experience is known as post-traumatic stress. It is a testament to the incredible power of your brain to protect you by ensuring that you never forget a life-threatening event. However, this same power can become a burden, making everyday life a minefield of triggers that bring back unwanted memories and overwhelming emotions. There is hope. By understanding the mechanisms behind memory retention, you can take steps to manage and reduce the impact of these unwanted memories. Techniques such as cognitive processing therapy and eye movement, desensitization and reprocessing can help you process and integrate traumatic memories in a healthy way, reducing their power over your life. In the depths of your subconscious mind lies a hidden truth about the fragility of human emotion. You see, our capacity for feeling is immense, yet our ability to hold on to those feelings is surprisingly limited. Have you ever paused to consider how a single moment of joy or a fleeting instance of fear can leave an imprint on your soul that lasts a lifetime? The answer lies in the intricate workings of your brain, where a delicate balance of chemicals and electrical impulses orchestrate the symphony of human experience. When confronted with danger or extreme emotions, your brain releases a cocktail of neurotransmitters, chemicals that act as messengers, carrying instructions between nerve cells. These neurotransmitters, such as serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, play a pivotal role in shaping your emotional landscape. Serotonin, known as the happiness hormone, brings a sense of calm and well-being, while dopamine, the reward chemical, drives motivation and pleasure-seeking behavior. Norepinephrine, on the other hand, is the alertness molecule, preparing your body for action in the face of perceived threats. When these chemicals surge through your bloodstream, they create a profound impact on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Your heart races, your breathing quickens, and your senses heighten, all in an effort to protect and preserve your existence. However, this remarkable biological response comes at a cost. The very chemicals that protect you also have a curious side effect. They make you forget. You see, in the grand scheme of survival, it's not crucial for you to remember every fleeting moment. Your brain, in its infinite wisdom, prioritizes what truly matters. It focuses on the here and now, ensuring that you navigate the treacherous path of life with utmost vigilance. As a result, the intensity of your emotional experiences often diminishes in direct proportion to the significance it places on them. The more overwhelmed you feel, the less your brain will retain. It's a paradox, isn't it? The most overwhelming emotions can leave the faintest of imprints on your memory. Think back to a terrifying ordeal you faced, a moment when fear threatened to consume you. Despite its intensity at the time, can you recall every minute detail of that experience now? Or consider a time of profound joy, a moment when happiness seemed to know no bounds. Looking back, do you remember every nuance of that blissful occasion? The answer is often no. Our brains have a remarkable capacity to shield us from the full force of our emotions, protecting us from the debilitating effects of overwhelming feelings. Now, you might wonder why this happens. Why would our brains sacrifice memories in the face of intense emotions? The answer lies in the very essence of our being. Our brains are designed to keep us alive. They ensure that we remain focused on the present, capable of making rational decisions and taking effective actions. In the midst of overwhelming emotions, it would be detrimental to get lost in the labyrinth of our own feelings. We must remain grounded, assessing the situation objectively and responding in a manner that increases our chances of survival. By limiting the memory associated with these intense experiences, our brains help us maintain our balance, allowing us to navigate the complexities of life with clarity and purpose. So the next time you find yourself consumed by an emotion so powerful that it threatens to engulf you, remember that your brain is working to keep you whole. It is ensuring that you remain connected to reality, capable of making sound judgments and taking the necessary actions. In that moment of vulnerability, know that you are not alone. Your brain is there to support you, shielding you from the extremes of your emotions, so that you can emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Understanding the mechanisms of your brain and how it processes emotions is the first step towards harnessing their power. By learning to recognize the signs of overwhelming emotion, you can take proactive steps to protect your mental well-being. Engage in mindfulness practices to stay grounded in the present moment. Seek support from loved ones or mental health professionals when needed. And above all, remember that you have the strength and resilience to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Knowledge is power, and with it, you can unlock a future filled with emotional resilience and inner strength.